Yo, 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 yo. What up, world? What up, Fight Fam? It's your boy Matt with Stay Ready Boxing TV coming at you with some news you can use and another boxing conversation. And you know, I got the usual suspects with me. What up with it, all right, fella? What up with it, Act? What up, fool?
And you know what it is. Once again, respect due for shooting that link. I mean, salute to
Oh,
the LDBC. I mean,
all right, with it. Man, damn. I got a call right now. Hold on, real quick.
all right.
Hello?
But we had an interesting day in boxing. I mean, we had the Keith Thurman weigh-ins today. Keith Thurman and Josesito Lopez both made weight. Keith Thurman came in at 146 and a half pounds, as did, I believe, Josesito Lopez. If I could give an assessment of their bodies, Keith Thurman, I've seen him look more ripped in the past. Um, his arms his biceps do look a little bit bigger,
My bad, bro. My bad. I wasn't
but
expecting that
other
call.
than that, I'm feeling he kind of looks a little soft to me. I don't know what you think about that. Stay ready. How do you think
Who?
Keith Thurman looked at the weigh-ins?
Man, you look like a regular Keith Thurman. Do you remember the time, Thurman?
He did and he didn't, man. I've seen him more ripped. I've seen him look more ripped than that, man. He kind of, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it was the quality of the video. I don't know. But even Josecito Lopez had more rips. Had a better his six pack was showing a little bit more. I don't know.
Man, this I don't know, man. Uh, he looked the same to me. I didn't really. I've been too busy ripping and running around. I just keep hearing all these quotes from his ass with all that boy this, boy that. That shit been irritating the hell out of me. And I just wanted to. I did want to say something to get that shit off my chest today, but I wasn't even gonna do it right now. I was gonna literally wait. But who was that?
Yo,
There go that boy Ruff. That boy Box that
what it
entered the
do?
building. Man,
Stay
Hmm.
ready.
Salute,
Fella.
salute to Memphis. Salute to Memphis. That boy Box. That's what
You know
it
what I'm
is.
saying? Hey, greetings from a planet called Clarksville, Tennessee. Already.
man, salute to the
Okay.
chat. I see is that boy legendary top cat in the building. Kevin Stenhouse is in the building. Abel Mahar, Shakita, CB Sports. What's up with it? Carl
Block
Burrell.
fam.
Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to that boy CB Sports TV.
CD.
CB Sports TV. And make sure y'all go subscribe to Legendary Top Cat too.
Gang,
I'm
gang.
surprised he ain't on the panel right now, but you know, it is what it is. I know he be busy. He on that
Block
truck.
fam. Yeah.
But yeah, man. So
Hey,
I got to, yeah, go ahead.
now I was gonna say, man, just a real quick announcement to everybody, man. A little bit later on, over in the trap with legendary Top Cats, man. He's gonna be interviewing Olympic hopeful. We're not gonna give away who it is, but it's another one of the number ranked fighters in the nation. So hey, it's all kinds of stuff jumping up out the trap, man. That's what it is.
Man,
Big,
salute
big.
to Top Cats. I will be paying attention to that. Let me know, man. Matter of fact, Top Cats, send me let me know when you going live so I can make sure I tune in. Cause I am gonna be at that fight tomorrow, and I'm gonna get some good footage. Or hopefully I can get down and talk to some people while I'm there. But yeah, I'm gonna be at that fight tomorrow. Um, I wish I would have. Got in there earlier. I could have messed around and got some press credentials and been at them open workouts this week too. But it is what it is. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be in that thing though.
Yeah. Yo, Mac, man. Hey, I was listening to your monologue there a minute ago, man. You sound like you feeling some type of way about keep talking the talk.
What talk is he talking?
You said that that
He,
that, that boy and all of that, it rub you the wrong way.
that boy is talking out the side of his goddamn neck. That's
Real
what the fuck
talk.
he talking.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, but you know what? I say talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? But you better know that if you gonna talk that shit, you better be willing to pay the piper. You know what I'm saying? The fat lady gonna start singing here pretty soon, and all that energy that you got, in front of a microphone and a reporter's camera, you better keep that same energy in the ring and do what you said you was gonna do. So, you know how I am, bro. Puppies on the freeway. I like smack talk, but I like cats to bang it out in the ring. If you gonna talk like a killer, then you better fight like one.
Bro, it ain't. Let me explain what I mean though. It ain't the fact that he talking. Everybody gonna talk. Everybody gonna sell a fight. But my
Yeah.
nigga, all that fucking talking, but bitch, when he in your face, bitch, you hush mouth. You literally hush mouth and laughing. Like we said that
Yep.
yesterday, and then BFTV got to talking about it earlier, and that shit really got just hit a nerve with me. Like, bitch, I hate hoe ass motherfuckers. Like real talk. I
Right.
somebody, I just that irritates my soul, bro. Like, matter of fact, I'm gonna say legendary. You in the
Hey, what's
hood.
up?
All right, you in the hood. Every time you around this one motherfucker, he always laughing and joking with you. But when you ain't around, he talking the most shit, talking about how he'll whoop your ass and this and that. Next time you see him, what happens?
Really on the cool, I'm gonna be fucked up with whoever was right there that claim they fuck with me and they ain't get on that nigga ass. You know what I'm saying? So
No, I
man,
ain't saying I ain't saying that. I ain't. I'm just let's take it out. Let's take it out and say it ain't nobody that fuck with you. Let's say it's just somebody that knows somebody you fuck with and hit them up and they came and told you.
yeah, all right. What based off the person that told me, it depends on my relationship with that nigga. But whenever I see homie, I'ma pull up. I'ma pull up on him. Hey, what's up, homie? Look out. We got something going on. I need you to know about. You know what I'm saying? Square business. What's up,
It
nigga?
ain't no talking with me. I'm whooping nigga on sight. On
Hey,
sight
but
is
watch this
action.
here though. Hey, but this why I had to throw that out there. I had to say it's based off of the relationship I have with the person who told me. Because it could be a messy ass nigga. You know you just had them type of niggas out there too. That be talking about, oh, that nigga that was over there talking down on y'all niggas and everybody that hang in the spot with y'all and all this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said it'll be based off the nigga. But I damn sure see what's up when I see the nigga though.
Right? But I'm just looking at it in the strength of this Keith Thurman running his goddamn mouth in
Hey, Keith
public like
Thurman trying to sell some tickets though, man. Y'all know Keith trolling, man.
yeah, but shit, I keep Texas out your mouth, like real talk.
Hey,
What y'all?
somebody TV up. Hey, oh, that's your TV. Stay ready.
Yeah, that's mine. Yeah, that's on ESPN. Like always, it rarely change.
Yeah.
Hold on, there you go.
Hey, your shit louder than a old folks home. You know they be having
It
shit
really
so
ain't
loud
even
in that
loud,
motherfucker.
bro. That motherfucker on six.
Hey, but see that's how I watch TV on like 2 or 3 though. My shit be loud like that
Bro,
too.
my microphone catch everything.
Hey, what's up with
That's
everybody
all.
on the panel?
Yeah, what's up with it? 503 Abel Mahari. What's going down?
Hey, been a building. Shout out to the
Oh, they
members, man.
fell
We
in.
at
Okay,
503.
they fell in.
Oh, I fell in the
Salute
building. Hey,
legendary Top Cats. Yeah, that's what it is.
hey, you still sick over there?
Huh?
You still sick over there?
Oh yeah. I'm getting better though. Yeah, I'm getting
Hey
better.
man,
I
we
just
can't
try
fuck
to.
with no
I
nerve.
just Hey, I just tried to spark one just now.
You can't
And
fuck with no dairy products, man. Leave all that dairy shit alone, man. Don't
oh,
mess
Shit.
with that.
I don't really even fuck. I'm lactose intolerant anyway, so I don't really
I,
even fuck with no
I am.
milk
Yeah,
that
don't let
Hey,
much.
nothing your organs gotta break down neither. You know what I'm saying? Try to put down warm shit, man. Fucking with that
tell,
shit.
tell you something
Hey,
else.
what's
Stay
going on,
away.
everybody?
What's going
Yeah, I
down? Stay
deal with
away from.
straight liquids.
Hey, stay away from bananas too.
Yeah, I
Bananas are
never really
not
fuck
good
with
for you.
bananas. Yeah, but they're making mucus. They'll build mucus. The
Yeah, I'm
bananas
actually
too.
allergic to them, but really, be honest with you, they aren't good for you.
What? By cuckoo bananas? Man, I love bananas,
Banana,
man.
they not good for you, bro. Real talk.
What about the
And
potassium in it though? That's really
But
what
the
I fuck with.
potassium in them
well, you
is
can, but you
and
know
don't
it's
tell me about plantain because I'm about to fry me some plantain right now.
man, you know it's a lot of other vegetables and fruit that's high in potassium too.
I'm jumping.
Yeah, I just like bananas, especially when I do my smoothies and shit. I gotta put it in my smoothies.
Hey,
Yeah.
I ain't mad at you because I love bananas too, but oranges are high in potassium. Honeydews are high in potassium. Grapefruits and
Hey, but see,
cantaloupes
look,
are high in potassium.
I can't fuck
Yo,
with
I was
oranges.
with you till you said grapefruits.
Yeah,
Hold
I don't
on,
like
now,
no
yeah,
grapefruit.
I love
That
grapefruits, and grapefruits have a lot of omega threes and amino acids to help break
they
down food that you put in your body.
they got a lot of nasty taste in them too, man. I can't fuck with no grapefruit.
Hey,
Nigga, rough off the
hey,
fuck.
stop. Hey, I tell you what, go get a ruby red grapefruit, a ruby red, bro.
I've had
And
them.
I can eat a ruby red with nothing, just plain like that. Now, regular grapefruits, they
Oh,
Fuck
sour.
it, nigga,
They
fuck it. Hey,
sour.
sour. Oh,
They
super
sour.
sour.
I can't mess with no
Bitter.
regular grapefruit. They too bitter. But
Nah, the bitter.
a ruby red is sweet. I can eat a ruby red all day.
man, I
That's
It's
love
my
just
that shit.
legendary
it got
honey honey
that
country.
aftertaste though, man. I don't like that aftertaste.
Yeah. That's why I don't fuck with them. That shit was.
I
Hey,
Hey,
don't
you
got
get
no
stay
them good
allergy.
ready.
and cold because my
Yeah,
mama used
what's
to
up,
make them
baby?
cold, man. Them
CB
hoes
Sports TV wants a link, brother.
I got you, CB. Hold on. It's been a minute too.
Indeed.
Got him. In there like swimwear without the chin out, my brother.
Hey, appreciate that plug too, Rough House, man. Yeah, we gonna oh boy, he gonna be free at 6 o'clock, man. So about around about 6:30, I'm gonna have to drop off, man. Go over there. Hey, his name Troy Isley though, man. He #1 in USA at 165.
Okay.
Yeah.
What time are you interviewing?
And like shit, probably like 30, 40 minutes.
Oh shit.
I'm waiting on him to text. Nah, it's gonna be like 6 o'clock.
Okay.
30 like that.
Bet. I gotta check you out then.
Yeah,
Goddamn, me
man.
legendary Tarantino putting in that work, man. Salute.
For
Hey,
real.
we
What
got
up,
Live on
fellas?
Trey.
What's up with it, CB?
CB.
Man, can't call it, man. You know,
CB.
sitting back, chilling. Heard this old king of the couch. You know what I'm saying? You know, Keith Runtime, Keith Sometime, Keith No Time. You know, Thurman.
Do
You
you?
know,
No, I call that hoe. I got a new name for that hoe. Do you remember the time Thurman with his whole
you
ass?
know. Oh, Keith Skird time. Keith Skurdman. You know what I'm saying, with his bitch ass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That fool's a joke. He can't sell no wolf tickets to me. Like, well, you know, I mean, ain't nobody scared of nobody. Man, you went into retirement because of Errol Spence, okay? But stop playing, punk. It wasn't because of LaShawn Porter nor Danny Garcia. When Danny Garcia was talking about going to welterweight, he told him, I'll be happy to welcome him. You had nuts the size of grapefruits,
With
but it was
his
a monster already there. When Errol Spence called it 15-0, he got to do more. Then when he got that belt, you know what I'm saying? Let me ask you, do y'all remember this? When Errol Spence, after he beat Kell Brook, Keith Thurman went on tour to say, congratulations, but youngster, to be the man, you got to come see me. And then, I said, Keith Thurman started calling out Pacquiao. And then when Pacquiao started to fight Jeff Horn, all of a sudden, saying, oh, well, I got to have elbow surgery. I'm out for the rest of the year. Hey, just retire from boxing. Go play your, go stick the flute up your rectum, okay? And dance and drag and do the hula, whatever the hell you're going to do. But boxing is a man's sport, and you ain't no man. You know what I'm saying? You're a coward. You're a
So,
true
so,
coward.
so CB, let me say it in simple terms. You're saying that he's a bitch ass nigga? Is that what it
He's
is?
a bitch made, petrified, terrified ass nigga. That's what he is. You know what I'm saying?
I was hoping you say that.
You know, he's king of the cunts. That's what he is. What should I say? He's queen of the cunts because he ain't no man. He's a cunt. A straight cunt. Like, man is a coward. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and guess what? I'm gonna stream his goddamn fight because I don't owe the fans nothing. You're right, and I don't owe you nothing either. I'm not helping you. I'm not helping you. Put no food in your wife's mouth or your mouth. I don't give a damn about that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you say fuck me, so I'll say no, fuck you. I'm gonna stream the goddamn fight
with his thuffer and thuckatash looking ass.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Up here, you know what I'm saying? Look like he about to put, you know what I'm saying, some of that S curl from the when niggas had Jerry curls back in the 80s on his goddamn head. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of which, how long y'all think that's gonna last? Because that forehead's getting bigger and bigger by the day.
That hairline receding.
That's what I'm saying, dog. That's what I'm saying. How long you think that ponytail gonna last? I think in 2021 we won't see. We might see a bald Keith Thurman. We might see the real Elder Bars.
No, I'm gonna tell you something real. Keith Thurman, the type of dude, he'd be like that manager on wrestling, Paul Heyman. Remember how he had a ponytail in the back and all had a rock to George Jefferson? Keith Thurman would do something like that. He would do something like that. Like he would rock the George Jefferson, but in the back part have a ponytail.
The John David Jackson.
You know what I'm saying? Like real talk.
His shit pushed back too.
Bad. I mean bad. It's real bad out there with that. I'm like, wow. He'll do that. But I mean, Keith Thurman supposed to beat Josecito Lopez tomorrow night, you know what I'm saying? But I think he's gonna fight Sean Porter next? No, because if he do, Sean Porter's going to beat him, and he knows that.
Man, look, I'm not even watching that fight tomorrow. I told y'all what I'm doing. I'm going to the Jaime Munguia fight.
You know what, Stay Ready? I don't blame you. I do not blame you. I'm streaming. He don't get no service. He don't get no view from me.
That hoe only get a rewatch from me. He ain't getting my camera.
Wow, so that's how it is. That's how you gonna do Team Light Skin. You gonna defect over to the Golden Girl.
That hoe ain't light skin. That hoe Asian.
Hey, wait. Oh, hell no, nigga. See, I done sat back and listened to y'all up here talking shit about my nigga Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? I've been listening to this shit, you know what I'm saying? The hardest motherfucking ponytail in professional boxing. Y'all better get off my nigga, you know what I'm saying? My nigga touching it. This $100 million fight that he fighting, and it ain't even pay-per-view. My nigga, he touching M's. You know what I'm saying? And y'all on here hairline shaming and shit. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? One day y'all niggas gonna need a wig. Just wait till what I tell you.
Why is Keith Thurman 30 years old and his hairline gonna be middle-aged and crazy by the time he's 35?
Because my nigga touching M's. That's why when you get rich, your hairline can do what it want to do.
No.
Yeah, more money,
even
more
when you get rich, there ain't no excuse.
Say, man, that nigga Keith Thurman got that Stephen A. Smith hairline. He need to cut that shit off.
Yeah, he do. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Stephen A. Smith, he finna fight next. Keith done hooked it up. Stephen A. Smith, he touching M's too.
Stephen A. don't want the Derek. He don't want the Derek car problems.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
You know what? That also reminded me one time though when Glenn Robinson said the same thing. Like, you bitch ass nigga, I turned your ass into a UFC fight. Then he come on that TV and be like, I ain't turning nobody into some no MMA fight, but I mean what I say. Stick by that shit. Like you a straight hoe, bro. Get the fuck out of here with that, man.
Well, see but that's the thing about a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, in the sports world, there was no athletes. I'm talking about like the Stephen A's, the Max Kellermans, the Skip Baylesses, all them punks, they'll talk big and bad. I'm talking about when they on on live on the air. So when I see one of them real athletes that about that, you know what I'm saying, like a Rasheed Wallace, that type of dude, then now you want to wet your pants. Like, no, don't wet your pants now. See, Stephen and Max Kellerman didn't think that Derek Carr was gonna call him out to a fight. I like that in Derek Carr. You know what I'm saying? He pull both of their whole cards.
On all the smoke.
Yeah,
Hey, CB. Remember Albert Bell back in them days, bro?
Hey, Albert Bell played for the White Sox, and when I say Albert Bell was a legit thug, that man was he was a real one. Okay.
Yeah, he was.
They knew. They knew. Don't play with Albert Bell because he will fuck you up. He ain't care who you was.
So while I got everybody here, I'm gonna get out Keith Thurman for a second. We'll come back to that hoe. Somebody just left out. Who left out?
Legendary
I,
Top Cats.
Oh, legendary. Oh yeah, that's right. He got the interview coming. Uh, I'm gonna start with my brother 503. Say, look, Eddie
Hey, no, I'm
Hearn
here. Stay
won.
ready. What you said?
No, I just seen somebody drop out.
Oh, all right.
I didn't know who it was. But 503, Eddie Hearn wants Dillian White to take the Anthony Joshua fight now, or risk being replaced by Alexander Usyk as a WBO mandatory contender. Uh, and I heard Frank Warren is also trying to get Dillian White. Do y'all think Dillian White give a fuck and he think he's gonna be take that fight? Because as of right now, Jarrell Big Baby Miller said he ain't heard shit from Hearn Wilder. He ain't got an offer. He said White is next, but me personally, I don't think Dillian White next. But what you think, 503? I'm gonna start with you, bro.
Hey, come back to me, bro. Let
All
somebody else
right,
talk.
all right, CB. I know you gonna go out, but let me go and hear you real quick.
Man, I'm
I
gonna tell you
don't
like
think
this. First off, I think that all three of them playing a bullshit game, trying to jock a fight up. Anthony Joshua, put it like this: Dillian White got Eddie Hearn by the balls. You gonna get that man what he want, or he gonna jump camp. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? You might say, oh, well, you lose shot against Anthony Joshua, but guess what? What if you fight Dominic Brazil and beat Dominic Brazil, and then get a Deontay Wilder fight? You know what I'm saying? Because that could potentially be a pay per view or a very big payday with money on the back end. So therefore, if Eddie Hearn don't give Dylan White what he want, you know what I'm saying, he's fucked. Because Jarrell Miller ain't finna take no cheap cash because he was like, hold on, you coming to my market, you're going to give me what I want. So they trying to do a little ploy. That's what Eddie Hearn trying to do. It's a little cat and mouse game. Like they trying to see who gonna blink first. You know what I'm saying? And Eddie Hearn gonna have to succumb to what Dillian White wants. Or guess what? He's shit out of luck because guess what? Dillian White said, I don't gotta fight on April 13th. I can sign with Al Haymon because like when Barbershop Conversation did that interview with Dylan White, he said, I've seen the books. I know what they really make. And that's the worst thing that could happen to Eddie Hearn. You can't play Dylan White no more. AJ's the dumbass, you know what I'm saying? You can play him because, Anthony Joshua, he's not the sharpest knife in the drawer. We all know that. And you can tell that. But Dylan White
that boy,
already seen the books.
that boy
Dylan,
dull as a goddamn tablespoon.
yeah. But Dylan White said that he said, I've seen the books, so you can't pull the wool. And Eddie Hearn mad because he tried to offer him 4 million. I think Dylan White said he wanted either somewhere between 7 and 10 million, somewhere between there. And people are like, well, he don't have a belt, but guess what though? They can make Usyk, even if Dylan might be a number one contender for WBO, people don't realize by the WBO making Usyk the super champion from cruiserweight, no matter if Dylan White is number one contender, Usyk can come up and jump and step over him at any given time because they made him a WBO super champion.
Yeah,
And
facts.
Dillian White knows that. So Dillian White like, no, I don't give a fuck about that because guess what? He's ranked high and he's number one by the WBC, number one by the WBO, and he's ranked in other sanctioning bodies too. I don't know his IBF ranking. Or I know he's top 3 in the IBF and probably WBA. So he's like, either way it go, I can still come back and get my crack at Joshua.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if I get ranked number one by the IBO.
Bro,
By the IBF, I'm sorry.
He's top 3 in all the rankings. That's from
That's what I'm saying.
WBC, WBA, WBO, and the IBF. So he gonna get his matter of fact, the IBO don't even count.
Yeah, I meant to say the IBF. I'm sorry. That's what I meant to say the IBF because the
'Cause
IBF, we know the IBF, they enforce mandatories.
right now he's number 1 in the WBO. Oh, he's not even ranked in the IBF, but that don't mean shit. He can get ranked.
Yeah.
The WBA he's number 4, and then he's number 1 in the WBC.
Yeah. Now, how did he not get ranked in the IBF when he was just ranked? Because they tried to have him and Pulev fight. Eddie Hearn must have pulled some strings. That's the Eddie Hearn doing right there. I'm telling you.
Yep. So so let me go to Act. Act, you there? Act still busy. Fool, you there? Fool is still in the gym. I'm gonna go to all right, fella.
Yeah.
So all right,
Yeah,
fella.
I'm still
So who do you think this weekend is gonna be fighting?
What you this week?
Who you think this weekend Anthony Joshua announcing he's fighting?
For the April 13th.
Yeah.
harken back to the yesterday's live stream. I think Klitschko still got that inside track, man. Although, like did that little investigation report and put all those pieces of the puzzle together, and they fitting, and we seeing Klitschko's ugly mug there again. You know what I mean? With Dillian White, you know what I mean? Second place, not far behind, but that's how I see. I still think Klitschko got the inside track to get this fight against Joshua. Yeah, we gonna see. That's what I got to say about that.
I believe that too. Abel Mahari, what you think, bro?
We talking about the Klitschko and Dillian White situation?
No, as far as Dillian White, Eddie Hearn said.
Okay.
Said, basically, take it or leave it, or Alexander Usyk gonna take your place.
Well, I mean, if I'm Dillian White at this point, man, I mean, I would just give him the middle finger, take my ball, and leave. Because at this point, Eddie Hearn's just basically has been using him from the start. He's been using his name to block, all the elite fighters from facing against Anthony Joshua, and he knows that he's being highly ranked by, I think, 2 out of the 4 major sanctioning bodies. Is that right, CB?
That is correct. He's number 1 in WBO and WBC.
Okay, thank you. So the thing is, bro, is that if you want to get the fights you want, you gotta. I would say leave Eddie Hearn. I don't know if he wants to join PBC, that's his choice, though. But I'd say leave him, bro. Take the Stone Cold route. Take your ball and shove it. That's what I would do to Eddie Hearn. You know what I mean? Because you ain't getting the fight. You ain't getting the fight that you want, and you're being short-ended. And I'm starting to question if Matchroom even has the money resources at this point, because they know that they're stuck in a box, because it looks as if they're regretting the fact that they didn't take the $50 million deal with Wilder in the first place. And what's so funny though? I actually heard this on World Breakers live stream earlier today. If Joshua would have accepted the fight with Wilder, they would have been mentally even, because this was their big fight in front of a huge crowd and all that. But now, since that Wilder's got the experience, now Wilder has the upper hand, because now even when he does beat Fury, he has the mental edge of being in that big stage, and Joshua doesn't. So basically, you gave an advantage to Wilder, but that's a separate point. But the main point is, Dillian White, I'd say take your ball and tell Eddie to shove it, and just leave. You do something and do something else. If you want to sign up to take a knockout from Deontay Wilder, so be it. Or if you want to take the Dominic Brazil fight, so be it. Or Luis Ortiz, or what? You're going to duck like a bitch.
Hey, stay ready.
Yo,
let me ask you this.
What's up?
Because maybe it's me, but I feel like, what I'm saying, and this is my thought process on it. I feel like Dillian White has the advantage over Eddie Hearn and Joshua, because if Dillian White signs with the PBC, who's there to protect AJ now? Because let's be honest, Alexander Usyk, his K2 promoter announced that he's going to make his move to heavyweight probably and fight either the 18th or the 25th of May. But he's not going right. He's not going right in to fight AJ. He's going to want at least 1 or 2 fights at heavyweight, and fight like some contenders first, and then he'll get a shot at AJ, because he can take that whenever he wants to. He does not have to take it right now. So exactly. Eddie Hearn needs Dillian White, because guess what? If they don't get that Wembley date secured, have a big fight for that Wembley date, and you got to pay Wembley that money back. That's why they were trying to lowball Wilder like that, because guess what? They don't have the funds or the resources to pay Deontay Wilder what that fight is really worth.
I'm going to tell you like this. You might trip on me when I say this, but I think Dillian White for the sign with Frank Warren. I don't think he's going to sign with PBC.
Oh, no, but if he signed with Frank
Warren, but if he signed with Frank Warren, that's going to be even more hurt on Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
Because That's Eddie Hearn's contemporary. That's your immediate rival. That's your country rival right there. That's minus Al Heyman. That's somebody that's right there in your country taking your fights. Who put
And look at
on
the
over
hatred.
the last couple of fights, who put on better fights than he has.
Yeah, but
and also
look at the dislike
the
between them two though. Between Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn. You know, that's a pure dislike. Like they don't like each other.
and
Exactly.
also the other point is that Frank Warren has worked with Al Heyman in the past as well, so that's double.
Yeah, they have a great working relationship. So it's like, hold on, you not only do you leave Matchroom, but then you go sign with Frank Warren, the guy who I hate. You know,
on purpose. What you think about it, Rough House?
Hey, I want to give some breaking news right now, man. My sources have already given me a solid inside track on who Anthony Joshua is going to announce as his next opponent.
He fighting Franz Oquendo?
Nah, he will be fighting Katie Taylor. And
I knew it.
yeah, it's going down. Anthony Joshua versus Katie Taylor.
So she's not right. She's not fighting Rose Valentino.
Nah, she jumped off that card to fight AJ. But bro, Dillian White got the strong arm right now. He got the power play. You know, he got the power to make or break Eddie Hearn and Matchroom's left leg right now. And like we were talking about the other night, you know, when is this weekend? It's tomorrow. It starts tomorrow. Now, let them tell it they already had an opponent lined up and they were supposed to make this big announcement. Could it be Klitschko? It could be, you know, but you know, a lot of people were saying, nah, Dillian White. Well, Dillian White's still holding out. You know what I'm saying? Eddie Hearn's trying to give him this ultimatum and this warning about you better take this or get replaced. You know, just like CB said, Usyk getting ready to fight AJ next or anytime soon for that matter. You know, he got to get acclimated at heavyweight.
Usyk ain't moved. Hold on, let me tell y'all something. This is the funny shit. Usyk ain't signed with Eddie Hearn for one.
No.
That's number one. Number two, Usyk ain't even moved up to heavyweight yet.
Not officially, no.
Exactly. So all these threats mean nothing.
Nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of think, I don't know why, but I kind of think that when Dillian White met with Al Heyman, Al asked him, "Hey man, how much you trying to get to fight AJ?" He threw out a number, you know, somewhere between 7 and 10 million, whatever the case may be. And I just feel like Al was probably like, shit, I can get you that and probably then some, you know what I'm saying, in a fight with Wilder. And now that made Dillian White dig his heels in even further and harder and stand his ground and tell Eddie Hearn, nah, man, I need that money. I need that bag for real. You know what I'm saying? Quit with this lowball and stuff. And I've been screaming for months. I even got videos about it, bruh, that I don't believe they got the money that they claim they got. You know what I'm saying? All these think about it. If they had the financial resources, and I'm talking Matchroom, if they had the financial resources that they claim they have, and Anthony Joshua was able to get all this money that he's got, in order to make the mega fight of the decade, why wouldn't you spend that money? Because you know you gonna double, triple, quintuple, quadruple, you know, all of that, your investment. You're gonna get a much bigger return on the money you spent. You know what I'm saying? So why are they lowballing everybody?
Because like you said, Roughhouse, they don't have the funds, and not only that, but the worst thing that happened to Eddie Hearn, and recently, the worst thing that happened to him was that number one, Tyson Fury fought Deontay Wilder, and it was a big success. Number two, that rematch pretty much is just about done. They said they're going to probably announce it next week, according to Frank Warren. Number three, Dillian White talked to Dillian White, you know what I'm saying, had a meeting with Al Heyman. Al Heyman showed him, like, this is how you get this extra money and all this and that. This is how you make extra money. He probably saying, like, hold on, man, this what promoters was getting? He said, instead of this going to the promoters, this going to you. Al Heyman to open up, or the PBC representatives, I don't think he probably talked to Al Heyman directly, but the PBC representatives, you know what I'm saying, showed him, like, man, this was all extra money our fighting's getting. So Dillian White probably like, hold on, Deontay Wilder has been making bank for a minute. What I thought he was making, he's not making. He's making way more than that, probably triple that.
Yep.
So, you know, they didn't open up Dylan White eyes. So Dylan White, I expect Dylan White to balk at the offer like, man, kiss my ass, give me what I want to, or guess what? I ain't got to do work with you. And if he don't sign with Al Hammond, if he sign with Frank Warren, because Frank Warren's really trying to sign him, then you have a stable of Frank Warren's heavyweight stable of Tyson Fury, Dillian White, and a Daniel Dubois, an up and coming prospect. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
it's just incredible. Then you look at the fighters, and then we all know that Al Hammond and Frank Warren does business together, so he can get the fight with Deontay Wilder whenever. It'd be a lot easier instead of being over there with the Pilgrim, you know, and his shady offers. You know, they obviously, you know, saying the PBC and Frank Warren, you know, saying MTK Global, they have a good working relationship because look at how they're making Wilder and Fury 2 with no problem. Just like they made Wilder Fury 1 with no
Right.
problem. You see what I'm saying? And so now they have that working relationship. Then I can see that like, well, I don't even got to sign the US if I don't want to, but I can sign with Frank Warren and still get US exposure. You know what I'm saying? And I can fight over in the States with no problem because Dylan White to fight over here in the States. AJ
Yep.
to hold that they're scared. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Because Eddie Hearn tried to make it seem like, oh well, don't be surprised if AJ signs on to either fight June 1st or the 8th to fight Jarrell Miller. But we all know Eddie Hearn, you know, talk out the side of his ass. We all know this. That's what he does. So you got to take what Eddie you got for Eddie Hearn to tell the truth. You got to look at like his past 10 interviews and decipher. It's like trying to crack a code. You know, with him, it
Real
really
talk.
is. So, but those are the three major sticking points that I've noticed. You know, that happened because when they tried to lowball Wilder with that 12.5 million, and it was definitely a low ball, but that's probably all they could. That's all they probably could afford to off Wilder, that 15 million. So they can try to make some type of upside and profit because if that was on in the UK, they already knew like the pay per view in the States wasn't gonna do shit. Not no 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Not here in the US. Hell no, it wasn't gonna do jack.
Nope.
You know, it would have did big numbers in the UK, but I mean at $20 a pop. I mean, what is that? I mean,
Right.
seriously, what is that? When over here for that fight, you could have probably charged, you know what I'm saying, instead of 75 like you did Wilder Fury, you could have charged like $90 for that fight and had at least 700 to 800,000 pay-per-view buys, if not a milli, close to a milli. Like serious.
Agreed. Eddie Hearn, aka Daddy Short Stacks.
It is what it is. You know, legendary Top Cat. What you think about the whole situation? You there, legendary?
Hey, hold up, y'all. Just turn it real quick. I'm on the call real quick. My bad.
Oh, you good? You good? Hey, Ankafula, y'all back yet? I guess not. 503, you ready?
Yo, give me like 2 seconds, Mac. I'm coming.
Hey, let me just say this real
Pause.
quick. Let me just say this real quick. I don't feel sorry for Dillian White, man. He brought it on him damn self in the situation he's in. He thought that by brown nosing and using chapstick and kissing Eddie Hearn's butt, that was going to give him some favors. I'm afraid not, bro. You're just a lackey. You were just being used. And now you're throwing a temper tantrum? I don't feel sorry for that dude, man. That dude can go kick rocks for all I care. For me, he's not even a good fighter. That nigga is like a B minus C plus grade fighter. I would even dare to say C minus fighter because we know he ducked fades in the past, man. So I really don't feel sorry for Dillian White. The only thing I can say is I understand him trying to like prove his worth and stuff like that, but he had to know what he was getting into before he got into it. He had to know that he was a pawn for Eddie Hearn. He had to know that. You know, he had to somehow know that. You know, I don't even want to call him Dillian White anymore. I want to call him Birdie from Street Fighter, man. I'm not gonna even use Dillian White's name. I'm gonna call him Birdie.
Hey,
but
Fula. Let me say this, man. Fula. I'm in the same boat with you as I'm not big on Dillian White, but at the same time, I don't feel like that dude is in a position for anybody to feel sorry for him, man. He done set himself up in a position to where he's being, you know, recruited by all three, you know, of the big promotional companies You know, in terms of the heavyweights, you know, everybody's trying to reach their hand out and say, "Hey, come on over here, come on over here." You know what I'm saying? Hey, he's the belle of the ball right now as far as free agents go, and I think that dude is he's in a hellified good position to be in.
Yeah.
Now, what Eddie Hearn is talking about? That's just Eddie Hearn's trying to throw idle threats out, and you know that's him, you know, giving a temper tantrum, you know, so he can go ahead and strong arm and debo Dillian White in his place back on the plantation. But as far as like feeling sorry, I don't think he's in a position to feel sorry for him. I tip my cap to that dude and say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing.
Kevin
But see,
Stenhouse
yeah,
said, hold on,
indeed.
Kevin Stenhouse says Dillian White is in the same situation as Crawford. Crawford had the opportunity to sign with the PBC and he passed it up. No, he's sitting on the side. Now he's sitting on the sideline. I'm gonna say this: Dillian White ain't signed with nobody yet, and I'm gonna tell you what'll be the throw of the shit. Like I would love for him to sign with Frank Warren or PBC, but we ain't even thought about if he signed with Golden Boy. I'm not saying Golden Boy would mess his career up, but I'm saying Golden Boy would use that as a ploy to take over at the zone by taking Eddie Hearn's top fighters and then putting them in better fights and putting them on the zone. That
Oh
was
yeah,
so.
they're gonna end up well no the zone finna end up getting rid of Eddie Hearn ass, especially especially if he lose another fighter like in Dillian White, so it's like it's gonna be like Eddie Hearn, he in hot water,
Hey,
you
let
know.
me cook real quick. Let me cook real quick on the Dillian White situation. Listen, man, if he signed with the PBC or something, he's gonna have to fight. He's gonna have to bring the shit. He can't fight like a Carlos Takam and say, this is a credible opponent. He can't fight who else? I don't even
Like
know who else.
like the Charles Martin, Adam
Yeah, like a
Kalnacki.
Charlie. You can't fight those guys and think you're like with the shits. Like, so if he does sign with the PBC, he better be ready for some thunder, bro.
Yeah,
And
he
I
gonna
don't think
go. His first fight
I
gonna
don't
have to
think he
be like
ready
a
for that
Dominic
thunder.
Brazil.
I don't
His
think he
first fight
ready
had
for
to be
that
like a
thunder.
Dominic Brazil, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think he ready for that thunder, bro. I really don't.
I mean, but
That's
at
just
least he'll
my
be getting
opinion.
paid. You know what I'm saying? At
Yep.
least he'll be getting paid, you know what I'm saying? A lot more than what he's making over there at Matchroom. And that's being
That's
honest.
true. He'll get paydays, but I don't think he want to take that punishment. For to be honest, he ain't built like a real Jamaican. I'm just gonna be real with you.
But he talk a good game, no fooler.
He's born in Jamaica, but I talk to all the Jamaicans I know, and they call him rasshole, they call him pussy clot, they call him all kinds of names. And I'm like, yeah, I agree with you, bro. That's
Suck
exactly
your
what he
mother.
is.
Blood clot.
Yo,
That's
man,
exactly
piece
what he
of
is.
batty, man.
Yeah, they call him Bati boy.
Oh,
They
what
say
is
all
this
of that
pussy
about him.
hole?
Man, speaking
Hey,
of Jamaican, some Jamaican
hold
food would be good right now. My bad. I'm just
You
out
ain't
the
lying.
gym.
You ain't
Yeah.
lying.
and
Some jerk
look,
chicken right now.
we done woke up to sleeping giant. Goddamn, my little shooter. Hey,
Yo,
Ricky.
now you know what happened to me, Mac? You never believe what happened to me.
Let's hear it.
Shorty mom done came over and tried to talk to me, man, to get us back. But anyway, that's another story.
Hey,
Who we talking about?
we gonna talk outside of this.
Hey, Ed.
I was
Hey,
I was getting some work in, but I heard a knock at the door, and then we was wrapping it up for a while. But
well, we started off talking about do you remember the time, but then
Keefe.
we
First of
we
all,
switched it. But hold on, we not on him no more. We on Dillian White right now.
it's gonna take long. Oh, okay, Dillian White. I mean, well, Dillian White, he got the upper hand right now. I mean, he's playing around with Eddie. Eddie getting everything he deserved. See, Eddie got to be the brokest promoter that I know. You pay the round card girls probably more than the fighters. I believe that, bro. I believe because the round card girls was talking about that's the most money they ever seen. Ever doing it. Round card girls forever. So you investing your money on stuff like that. The sanctioning bodies. The sanctioning bodies is probably getting paid more than the fighters by Eddie Hearn. So why would you even want to sign to a dude like that? And then you went over probably talked to Al Heyman and like you guys were saying, I was listening to y'all like. I mean, he probably seen the books and all of that, man. Listen, man, I'll never fight in the UK, man. Well, I mean, signed to a UK promoter, man. It would have to be on some real desperate shit. Like nobody's even looking at me, man. But bro, and then on top of that, I hope Frank Warren do sign him because him getting signed to Frank Warren is actually a little bit worse than him getting signed by Al Heyman because we got to understand Frank Warren and his daddy been beefing probably since Eddie was a baby. So that's like blood and Crip beef to them. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm just gonna say. I'm just gonna say one more thing too.
Hold on, because I haven't heard from 503 one time. 503. 503, you there?
I just want to say one real quick thing. If I was in the professional ranks, I would never sign with Eddie Hearn based off of the suits he wears. That dude be wearing suits that kids wear for Halloween. His suits look horrible, bro. Like, I'm sorry, just based off of how he dresses, I would be like, nah, I'm all right, dude. I'm cool, dude. I'm gonna pass. Thanks, but no thanks. I mean, does he even look like a promoter to you guys? Be honest. Be completely honest.
Eddie Hearn looked like a slick, greasy car salesman. That's what he looks like.
Exactly.
That's exactly what he looked like. Some customer trying to sell you, you know what I'm saying, a lemon, but trying to tell you
that's what most promoters be looking like anyway, though.
Yeah. Well, unless you're Oscar De La Hoya, you know what I'm saying, you playing with your nose and, you know, you just into, you know, crazy stuff that I ain't even gonna say on here, you know. but we all know though.
Hey, shoot, if we talking about looks, man, Don King looked like a schizophrenic escapee from the insane asylum.
Yeah, see, Don King was a boss though. He made sure you got your bread, you know what I'm saying? Even though he robbed you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he hooked up to big fights, but we talking about
look like nothing.
Don King was Big Worm.
Lou DiBella looked like
Big Worm
manager.
Friday.
Yeah, Don King looked like Don King looked like your uncle, your great uncle that fought in Vietnam with PTSD.
Hey, let me tell y'all something. Don King was Big Worm. Hold on. Don King is the only person I know that will give you will make millions. He give you your money, put it in your bank account. You go back a week later, that shit gone. That's gangster, nigga. That's gangster.
Oh yeah.
Real talk.
And you still gonna fight for him after that.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
Ain't nothing you can goddamn do, not a goddamn thing.
Except, you know, have you another bank account on the side and, you know what I'm saying, have that money switched over to that one.
Shit. Know what I'm talking about? So, hey, since we got it, let's get off of Dillian White. Man, look, we got some fights this weekend besides hoe-ass, Once Upon a Time Thurman and Lolo Lopez. But look, we got Gerald Washington and Adam Kownacki. Who you got winning and why? And don't give me Gerald Washington is that bullshit with the Wilder shit. Because to be honest with you, Adam Kownacki ain't proved shit to me yet. So I want to know actual fight, not what happened in the past. Because I know that's where you coming for, little bro. Hey, man, Gerald Washington got caught hands from Deontay Wilder. No, I want actual fight analyzed.
You asking me first?
Yep, I'm going to you first.
I don't care if Adam Kownacki's from New York. I don't even want to comment, man. That's a bum fight, man. That is such a bum fight to me. I don't even like Adam Kownacki. He's like our fella said, he's just disgusting to look at. You gotta look, at least Big Baby Miller, he's fat, right? But he's kind of like in shape fat. I can't explain it. But I really don't like, I don't know, man. These bum fights, man. I guess I gotta go with Adam Kownacki.
Bro, we ain't got many good heavyweights to look at, but
you're right, bro. I know what you're saying, but damn, son, God.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
He's just like a disgrace. He's a disgrace to the division, the way his body's shaped. You know what I mean? Because it's like say this guy falls into a heavyweight belt. Say this guy gets a belt somehow, and this is our representative of a heavyweight champion, looking like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Like, come on, bro. Like, he needs to shape up. Man, that's what I'm talking about. He don't look right, man. He looks awful, man. He looks
Bro,
awful. And
He
he
ain't
knew
gonna
it
win
bro,
too.
the
He
title.
didn't want to take he didn't want to take his pants off going to the scale. He's all,
bro,
I gotta take my
How much did he
pants
weigh
off too.
today?
bro.
He weighed
Dominic,
260.
bro, Dominic Brazil got titties. Don't
Yep.
talk to me about nobody looking out of shape. I don't want to hear about him looking out of shape.
We ain't talking about Brazil right now. Fuck Brazil right now.
Yeah. He ain't
Cause
the only heavyweight look out of shape. Half these motherfuckers look out of shape.
Hey, let Adam get his
Look,
shine right now. Let Adam get his shine right now.
yeah,
I mean,
Cause Dominic had some nice titties.
yeah. Look at Manuel Char got a gut. That motherfucker look like he done drunk 18 pack.
Ain't he damn near 50 though?
Who Manuel Char? No, Fred's Quendo is damn near 50. And
but
he
Char got it. Char got it right. I think he went over to Doctor Miami or something like that because
he
he
got
got them.
that shit fixed.
He got a scar or something like that on his six. No, I think he got actually. No, he literally got cut. He literally got cut open though. He got attacked in Germany. So
Oh shit! That boy said, "What's up with it, Gregory White?" Hey man, that boy said he done went to the Dominican Republic and got that and got that fat girl surgery.
yeah,
Oh
Who with
man,
the
I'm
DR?
done.
With the DR.
Oh fuck.
Manuel Char.
Yeah, crazy.
Oh
Romano
man.
got hooked up.
Oh, Alex Santos said, "Oh yeah, you're right, man. Well, Troy did get shot. I forgot about that. But still, man, I felt wrong for that, though. That's hey, that
Yeah,
boy
nah,
Gregory
man.
Wide
These
in the
dudes
building,
just think,
man.
yo, they need to represent us a little better, man. But Jarrell Big Baby Miller, at least he has a shape to him. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's a little fat and whatnot, but at least you can see some semblance of muscle. You know what I mean? There's some shape. This guy just looks awful, man. Awful. Even his head. It's like, yo, just shave it down to the nub, dog. You know what I mean? Don't you don't got no hairline to be trying to growing some peach fuzz on the top of your head. Just shave it all off. Shave it all off. I don't know
Hey,
what this Adam Konowski, his girl, his boy needs to tell him something. His mama,
Hey,
don't leave
Alex,
the
hold
house looking like
on.
this. Don't leave
Alex
the house
Santos.
looking like this.
Alex Santos. I can't say all the top heavyweight because at one time Tyson Fury was still the top heavyweight and he wasn't in shape either. So you can't say all the top. Notice all the top heavyweights in shape. No, Tyson Fury wasn't always in shape. You know what I'm
nah, but
saying?
I'm gonna tell y'all like this though. As far as that Adam Kalnacki Gerald Washington fight, I'm picking Gerald Washington with the upset. I'm be honest with you because I feel like he's gonna have more endurance, more stamina, and and I feel like he's gonna leave behind that jab. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna keep Kalnacki at bay with that jab because we all know Kalnacki. You know what I'm saying? You can hit him, with relative ease. He let Charles Martin tee off on him. So and Gerald Washington's light years better than Charles Martin. And I feel like Kalnacki, would dictate and not get his lights turned out. You know what I'm saying? As long as he, box smartly. You know what I'm saying? He can cruise to, a split decision. You know?
Yep. No, I can see it. I can see that happening. But I can also see Gerald Washington getting caught too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
too. Stay ready. I feel you on that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean,
yeah.
but if he trying to catch, is Kalnacki think he gonna catch him like how Wilder caught him? It ain't
no,
happening, man.
he's not gonna do that. He's not gonna do that.
but
And one thing, go ahead, Ruff.
now I just wanted to pose the question. So, are we saying that Karnaki got bombs in his gloves?
Hell
Hell no.
no, no,
Hell
no.
no.
This what I'm saying.
No.
No, this what I'm saying. Like this what I'm saying. I said it's not like remember how Gerald Washington, for like the first 4 rounds, what I'm saying, he was dictating the jab to Wilder, had Wilder off balance.
Okay.
And then Wilder, what I'm saying, just came out aggressive in the 5th round, like fuck it, your ass got to go. Adam Kalnacki does not have that in him.
No.
Adam
Go back and
Kalnacki,
watch
what I'm
that.
saying.
Hey, go back and watch that fight, CB. Go look how many times he threw that right hand in the entire fight. He really didn't throw that right hand until the 5th round.
That's my whole point. But but Wilder was just trying to jabbing, and it wasn't really no action in that fight like that the way it could have been. But when Wilder turned it up, he got him up out of there. That's all that mattered. And not only, but Wilder's coming off a broken hand and a torn bicep.
Hold on. Hey, Kevin Stenhouse, Marcellus Wilder's fighting on the Eubank undercard. I don't know
February
about him
23rd.
fighting. Yeah, he not fighting tomorrow, huh?
No, he fighting February 23rd.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah, because he just asked if they was gonna be streaming the undercards.
Yeah.
I think that's all. I think that Keith Thurman fight come on regular Fox, but I encourage everybody to stream it. I do.
That's what's up. Yo, hey man, I'm gonna go ahead and get my 2 cents on that Kanaki Gerald Washington, man. I'm gonna lean slightly towards Gerald Washington. More athletic fighter, better footwork than Kanaki, man. Kanaki looks so awkward and clumsy in the ring to me, man. And plus, there's evidence of him gassing in fights. You know what I'm saying? I think for him to have a 18-wheeler semi-truck body, he got a 2-cylinder gas tank.
They both gassing.
Yeah, but I think it's more detrimental to Karnaki. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but,
he throw a lot of punches, so you're right.
Yeah, and I'm gonna say majority decision. Gerald Washington. I don't think it's gonna be no knockouts. I don't even think it's gonna be a knockdown in this fight.
If there is a knockdown, it'll be the Gerald Washington, I believe.
Yeah. You said it'll be on Gerald Washington?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't even see that happening. I see Gerald Washington getting stopped by the accumulation of punches, kind of like Big Baby Miller did to him.
Yep, that's what I see. I just don't. One thing that Adam Konaki has is heart and determination. He just keeps coming and coming and going. Like, he don't stop. Yeah, he might lack a little bit in stamina, but he don't give up. You know what I mean? He might lack a little bit in defense. You know what I mean? But his chin is all the way there. You know what I mean? I really haven't seen. He's been shook a couple times, but he has decent recovering powers and whatnot. You know what I mean? So that's another aspect of your chin game too. It's not just the ability to take a punch, but the ability to recuperate after you've been buzzed. And he's showing a decent ability to do that. But as far as Gerald Washington goes, like, I don't think he has the firepower to really keep Kaunaki off of him. Now, I'm not saying it's gonna be it's an easy fight. It could go, it could be real. I think it actually will be really competitive. But I mean, looking at his Washington's last fight with Wesley No Fire, I was definitely not impressed. He should have blew that guy away. That guy's like a club level fighter, in my opinion. Wesley No Fire, and Washington was like it was a competitive fight between the two. So I really don't see him. I don't see him winning this fight. I see him losing just the same way he lost to Jarrell Big Baby Miller off accumulation of punches.
This is a garbage fight.
I said that too, Raphael.
This is a trash fight, bro.
So, Callie, what is the Enigma is in the building. What's up with it, Callie?
Enigma.
I just want to let you, Low Life invited you guys to go check out women with him. No, Low Life did.
No, Low Life didn't.
Yeah, Low Life specifically invited our fella though.
Hey, I don't like Stone Cold Steve Austin looking bitches.
Hey, Low Life said our fella should roll with him, man. He want our fella to come.
If she look like the Ultimate Warrior,
leave my name out of it. Leave my name out of it.
If she look like the Ultimate Warrior,
hey, he called you out, bro. He wants you to come hang out with him. He think
I never heard that. You need to send that audio, bro. You need to send that audio, bro. Because Callie, you've been talking a lot of cat shit, you know what I mean, lately. I don't know about you, Callie, over there in Old Town.
Oh yeah, come on. You don't want to hang out with Low Life?
I don't even know. Where the fuck? Hey, I got a question.
Hey,
Where the fuck is Low Life
I
from?
fuck with only people in high places, dog. Hell no.
Low Life from a sunken place, man. He's from Middle Earth. Low Life is from Middle Earth. That's where he really from. Middle Earth.
Hey, Callie, though. Ain't that the same dude that lives in his mother's basement, sniffing at his mother's drawers every night?
Oh yeah, you know he said he got that chain. He still tracks. You know that chain strapped to him. So when he walks around with the chain strapped to him inside the room. But as far as Joe Washington goes, man, I don't know what you're gonna get from him, man. It could go either way. He looked like absolute dog in his last fight. So Konversations got buzzed by Charles Martin, man, of all people. Charles Martin is a bum. So I mean, this is a bum bash. Two crap fighters versus each other. Hey, let the best bum win. That's where it's
Amen.
Amen. Hey, sunken low place.
Alex Santos he said Mississippi. Hey, state of Mississippi ain't got to have no fences. We got what you call here the gun line, boss. Tell them about the gun line, boss.
Tell them about the gun line.
Well, if you so far as stick your Johnson across this gun line, you will be shot. Oh damn!
You talking about life?
Hey, I ain't gonna even front, man. That fight right there, that may be the fight where I take my bathroom break, where I go fix me something to eat.
I'm with you, bro.
Check my text messages.
That's when I'm rolling my backwood. I'm out in the balcony, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then I come back in and I'm all elevated for the Keith Thurman.
Shit, that fight is a shit show too. I just gotta deal with it.
It's true.
Y'all. I'm gonna be finding out what happened to the fight from y'all. I told y'all what the fuck I'm doing. I'm gonna go watch this Mexican knock this Asian cat out.
Oh, Jaime. Oh shoot.
503. That's you. 503.
Supporting the enemy. Stay ready. Don't let ticket get at you.
How am I supporting the enemy? Man, hell, if y'all watch Thurman fight, that's y'all support the enemy. Shit, y'all out here supporting the Buddhists and shit. Y'all out here.
Man, did y'all watch that video Ticket TV posted out yesterday?
Mm-mm.
Bro, he went all the way in on Frederick Hawthorne, a barbershop conversation, bro. He went on some deep personal stuff.
You know, you called him by his whole government name. Yeah, Alex Santos. I'm actually going to that fight to watch Munguia fight Takashi in Inoue.
It sounded like Takashi 6'9".
Hey, let's talk about that fight.
Inouye's short, man. I thought he was bigger than. I thought he was at least 5'11". He looked like 5'8" or something.
Yeah,
got no chance.
At the weigh-in, man, Jaime Munguia came in 153.2, and Inoue came in 153.6. Inoue is at least about 4 to 5, maybe 6 inches shorter than Jaime. Jaime is gonna really hurt this kid.
It's gonna blow up to about 170.
Huh?
What'd you say? About 170 plus. He's gonna blow up to about 170.
Yeah, it's gonna be ridiculous, dog. I really think he's gonna hurt this kid, like real seriously. I really think he's gonna hurt that kid. I'm not taking nothing against Inoue boxing skills or none of that, but I don't think Inoue ain't. He been in Japan. He ain't fought nobody with power like Jaime or some of these top tier junior welterweights.
Let's hope he ain't popping the bean either, because you heard about Ongawa, whatever his name was.
I don't like Blu-ray said, a bean does not protect you. Look at that.
You right.
Hold on, hey, you right. 503.
Yeah, I see that. That's the size difference right there, man.
Let me see. Yeah, hold.
Hey,
how tall is Jaime.
Motherfucker got like a 3. He got like a 3.
Yeah, Jaime Mugia look like he about 5'10".
Nah,
Jaime
Jaime 6 foot.
Jaime
He's
taller.
6'1". God
Jaime
damn.
taller than me.
Hey, look, I stay ready. I'm gonna say my last words. I'm finna hop off. I'm finna go on and do the interview.
All right, bro.
Yeah, appreciate the link, man. Shout out to everybody on the panel, man. 503, Abner Morris, Big Act, CB,
What's good,
Fooler,
champ?
Rough House. My nigga Stay Ready, Cali, Enigma, all right, fella, man. Salute to y'all, man. If y'all get some time, y'all close out. We still on, man. Y'all come holler on number 65 pound to represent.
All right, man, brother.
USA in 2020 Olympics.
Salute.
All right, peace out.
Hey man, I gotta jump off right behind it, man, because I'm gonna be part of that interview too. So hey, salute to Mac and 503. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's on the panel, CB, Act, Cali, Abel Mahari, Fula, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that's on Odd Fella, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? The usual suspects, man. Y'all boys be easy, man. Hey Mac, appreciate you tossing me that link, bro. And we're gonna chop it up next time.
All right, peace out, Rough House.
All right, Rough House, get you that B-Flow main, man.
Already, man. You know, I'm gonna throw some shrimp in there too.
Hey, Ronald Finkley said, put that picture up. Let me see.
Man, salute to the motherfucking LDBC, man. Y'all boys don't understand. We working from underground to the top of the creme de la creme, man. For real.
Well, man. It's my
boy Cali over there talking to Luis Ortiz people and shit. What's up with Luis Ortiz, man?
Yeah, for real.
Don't he got to fight? He got to fight, right?
Christian Hammer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm ready to see that shit too. I don't see what other people was talking about that it's gonna be a tough fight for Luis Ortiz because I don't.
Oh, who said that?
I remember when we had that live stream. When we had the live stream when I said somebody when they first made that fight, I remember somebody saying that I'm gonna have to go back because I do go back and listen to these fights. I mean these live streams, but somebody
please
said
go back and tell me
I might have said he'll give him some rounds, but I don't think he has any chance. Nah.
No, I don't think he'll go to y'all.
He'll give him more. He'll give him more rounds than. He'll be relatively the same as Travis Kaufman.
Hell no.
In the dig.
Hell no. Christian Hammer.
What? I think Hammer. Look, you put Hammer in the ring with Kaufman. Hammer wins the fight.
Hey, Travis Kaufman was kept alive for a reason. I was told that prior to the fight that he intended to beat the hell out of him.
I could
tell. And he said he has no intention of ending the fight early.
But bro, we talking about Christian Hammer, dog. You talking?
Yeah, Euro tested, fam. Euro tested. Can't take that away from Christian.
Euro tested.
What the hell?
Hold on.
And he got a bad sister.
We're talking about practice. 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 We're talking about practice, bro. Nigga Tyson Fury stopped this dude. We talking about practice.
Not a game.
Yo, it was a UK stoppage. Stop it.
Okay. Alexander Perfectin beat this dude.
Yeah, unanimous decision. He went 12 with him at least.
Man, I'd rather eat Canadian bacon, man. I don't even eat pork.
That is you say you eat back.
Oh shit.
I hope you're hungry.
Oh man, I don't think Christian gonna last in this fight, dog. I really don't.
He ain't, man. You right on the money, man. He ain't gonna last. He ain't gonna survive. No disrespect, my Cuban brother, man. He gonna dismantle him real easy, and then we gonna move on to the next one. Gonna be on to the next one, and then hopefully we get somebody that really wanna, test themselves. That really wanna, at least say that they touched your.
Hey, speaking of Cubans, bro, Don't forget that Noriega, rapper Noriega is
Yeah,
half Cuban, and AZ is also half Cuban, bro.
Yeah, he from New
That's what
York. I didn't even know that. I
yeah,
always thought he was Puerto Rican and black or something.
nah, they both half Cuban, bro.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So you got two, bro. You got two of them,
yeah.
two
I
brothers, man.
I'm trying to
He family from too, from Jamaica, Queens.
yeah. I just remember his last name was Santiago. I don't remember where he from.
Nah, so he must be.
Oh, you talking about AZ?
No, I'm
AZ's
talking
last
about
name Santiago.
Nah,
Noriega's last name Santiago. Victor Santiago.
Yeah, you right. My bad.
he got Puerto Rican in him too.
I don't know what he got in him. I just remember his last
Nah,
name
I'm
was
just saying. I
Santiago.
know. I'm telling you, he from where my family from, where my mom's from. Yeah.
Because only reason I
Oh yeah,
know that
your mom's from Queens. Your mom's from Queens.
Well, my mom is the only oddball that moved to Harlem, but most of our family is from Jamaica, Queens, like Sufton, Linden, Baisley, all of that, 40 projects, all of that stuff. So I
Got
know.
it. So actually, AZ is from Brooklyn, man. I'm tripping like a motherfucker. See on
Yeah,
right
AZ,
away.
yeah,
Yeah,
Noriega, the one from
yeah,
Queen.
yeah. So yeah, I mean Capone and Noriega, man. CNN, man, that's a classic out, man. And I remember when they first came out, man. When they came back with LA. No disrespect to CNN, man. That was dope, but it did not even fuck with
hey
Corrupt did, man.
hey
Corrupt
Kelly.
crushed Billings, man. Yeah, go
Hey
ahead.
I'm gonna do a show one day, and I want to put together a talk about the livest movie soundtracks, and I don't just want to talk about rap and R&B. I'm talking about the best movie soundtracks. Period. I want to do a show just strictly talking about movie soundtracks.
Yeah. All right, for sure.
All right. I already told World Break I'm gonna get y'all on, man. Because I'm talking about the movie soundtracks of the '80s and '90s and the early 2000s.
Yo, you
And
know,
some of them,
Who
some,
was the
some of the
best
soundtracks
one?
in the '80s, some of the soundtracks in the '80s, especially some black movies, weren't really black folks doing soundtracks. So we got to leave the movies out. Some of those like you like what the fuck? You guys
Huh?
like man, it wasn't man. They really started to after what is because even Golden Child, man. Golden Child, man, they're like white folks are touching that fucking soundtrack, man. Eddie Murphy and you supposed to have. We supposed to have some Luther
Oh.
Vandross and all the cats like that on it, bro. And the Golden Child soundtrack was white as hell.
Lawrence Williams already said the best movie soundtrack is Above the Rim. Hey,
I was
Lawrence.
just
Hey,
about to say that.
That's one of them. That's one of them.
yeah, that
That's
is
one
one
of them.
of
But
them, man.
the
I
best
can
movie
name some more.
soundtrack, I can name so too. As a matter of fact, you guys gonna act not for think about the movie Superfly.
Yeah.
Superfly.
That's
I'm
my
a pusher,
shit.
man. Come on, bro.
With
Come on.
Curtis Mayfield, hey, they don't know nothing about that.
Curtis
Hey,
Mayfield, bro. You know about
Lawrence Williams. I meant hey, Virgil Ortiz just got medically cleared to for that fight this weekend for Valdez. So I will be. I'm gonna make sure I'm there early enough to see that fight because I want to see him. Dude got 11 knockouts and 11 wins and 11 knockouts. Yeah, I got to see dude.
Joshua. That's something. Josh Warren's gonna vacate his IBF. And not, he would beat Kick a lot. Kick a lot ain't shit. I don't know why he want to do it because he want to fight Oscar Valdez next. The
Yeah,
Valdez fight will still be there.
Valdez ain't
That's
got no
ridiculous.
belt though, do we, Kelly?
He got the
no.
WBO.
Why you gonna
Who?
vacate
Oscar
the
Valdez is
IBF
gonna
for that?
Yeah,
he
Oscar
got the
Valdez got the
WBO.
WBO. Yeah, he got the WBO,
He's got the
bro.
WBO,
Well,
man. But
you
two
know that's
top rank. You
kind
forgot to get the WBO.
that's kind of crazy because
But why would you
shouldn't it?
vacate the title? Why
But
would
hold
they?
on, listen what I'm saying. I shouldn't that unification trump the mandatory?
Yeah, that's
Well,
what I
you know the
heard.
IBF
IBF
strict,
ain't having
man.
that though.
IBF do
They
strict
ain't, they
as
don't
hell.
play that.
He did that to fight Frampton. He did that when he fought Carl Frampton. He got an exception. So Kid Goliath got an he got an exception with again for Kid Goliath for the Carl Frampton fight. He's not going to get us two in a row. So it's like He should have instead of fighting, Carl Frampton, but he did all this for money fights. Now he want to come in the U.S. and get the big U.S. paydays, and of course, he conveniently left out the name Gary Russell Jr. You know what I'm saying? We know why is that. He definitely was asked about him. And Patrick said, "Howie, what do you feel about facing the WBC, the WBA, and the WBO champion, the other three champions?" He said, "Well, I would love to fight, Leo Santa Cruz and Oscar Valdez." And they said, completely just like you. He's actually about the WBC champion too. And he said, in the WBC, he said, yeah, Oscar Valdez and Leo Santa Cruz are like, oh, he don't act like that. He don't exist. So he know he gonna get his ass whooped if he fight him. That's why he don't want to fight him.
Mag, that'll make you a little disappointed in Josh Warrington because me and you, now we didn't think crazy highly of him, but thought he was a good, fight at one.
I'm gonna tell you like this: I didn't think highly of Carl Frampton enough to pick him to win any fight. That's one of the main reasons I picked Josh Warrington.
I guess that's why we both picked Josh Warrington.
Yeah, and Josh Warrington is a better boxer. Like if you go back and just look at a period, Josh Warrington was the better boxer. Carl Frampton just was the more experienced fighter. But and Carl Frampton was the more experienced fighter. But I don't like Carl Frampton, and I don't trust him in fights. So when it comes to somebody that's a better boxer and that's younger and hungrier, I'm going with Josh Warrington every time. I knew he was going to beat Carl Frampton.
I'm a little disappointed in him, man, because I would have had the mentality like Kell Brook, like I'm not giving up my belt, bro. So Kid Colada would have got that work on God and him. He would have got that work, bro. We ain't give what we wouldn't have strapped for. I understand you want to go get the WO, but see, I'm starting to think that people think that Oscar Valdez something sweet with him. I mean, this man, he kind of a dog though. He fought with a broken jaw. You know what I'm saying?
Oscar Valdez ain't no walkthrough. So
that's what I'm trying to say. He kind of a dog.
Oh yeah, because Oscar Valdez he beat was that Scott Quigg when his big ass was overweight.
Man.
And still did it. So it's like, I don't know why you give up your belt though. You know what I'm saying? That's just putting more chaos. It's just stupid if you give his belt up. It's real stupid.
That's one thing.
Yeah, I don't get that either. Because King Galahad ain't shit.
Kell Brook said, I'm not vacating my belt. And Eddie Hearn asked him, he said, all right, we moving up to 54. You going to give up the IBF title? He's like, I'm not giving up my belt. I'm not giving up my belt. So he had to fight Earl. He said, all right, so you fight and spit.
Check this out, y'all.
Yeah, it took him a while.
It took him a while, but he did it.
Hey, check this dumb shit out. Why the fuck Adrian Broner dumbass fell show up at court instead hit a Laker game and now has a warrant? He's a fucking idiot.
Oh, man.
Because he touching M's, man.
Hold on. And y'all wonder why I don't like talking about this hoe. I'm just saying. Y'all wonder why I always try not to talk about his ass. I don't like dude. He do too much stupid ass shit. Why do we keep bringing up Adrian Broner? It's just a waste of breath. Period. You wasting breath and time even bringing up his name.
I mean, his stupidity is just, it's just all inspiring. Like, wow, like you just when you think a nigga can't get no stupider, they show you that they can.
Shit. I'm just, bro. I'm done with him. Like I used to be a fan, but I'm done with him. I ain't got shit else for him. Period. Nothing.
I've been done with AB. Like you know what I'm saying. Like when he lost that Mike Garcia fight, I washed my hands on him. I said, nope. Like straight up. I washed my hands with him. Like hell nah. You always losing to a little small ass Mikey Garcia. Let him whoop your ass. Nope. Fuck you. I done be a world champion again. Fuck out of here.
Mikey Garcia for to get that work. Matter of fact, we can talk about that.
I have no problem with that. I can talk about that all day.
I mean, well, it's real plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he finna. I've already got a power arrangement. being sent to AT&T Stadium, you know what I'm saying, for the Garcia family.
Yo, you got to show me how you send that delivery to him. I would then send Mike people
You know,
and put the LDBC on the card.
you know, like seriously, like it's just, you know, I mean, hey, Errol finna hurt that boy bad. He finna hurt him real bad. You know?
Yeah, it's gonna be it's murder. It's murder. Holla holla.
Y'all seen that boxer Louis Neary signed with the PBC?
Yeah, I seen that today. That bedtime weight.
Yeah, that bantamweight dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that earlier on Twitter. That was actually a good signing because that's a champion. That's a WBC champion. So that was a good signing.
Oh yeah. He signed a 5-fight agreement. So that's good.
Yeah, that's damn good. That's damn good.
Just hopefully you stay off those beans because you got popped a couple times.
Oh yeah.
He said, "Please stay off the beans." For real. I heard about that. Now that you say that, I remember that. Damn.
Hey, real talk. Yeah, because he beat that dude, the bantamweight long reigning bantamweight king Shinsuke Yamanaka. But of course afterwards he failed the drug test.
Yep.
Which is a pre-fight, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, son.
So yeah.
And then there was another occasion when he came in like 2 to 3 or 4 pounds overweight or something like that to a championship contest.
Yeah, but guess what though? Oh, when he popped that drug test, the WBC gave him leniency because he said he contained it through ingesting banned substance through contaminated meats. Sure he did.
Ain't that the way to get everybody off nowadays?
Hey, well, Tyson Fury invented that. He did it first. Him and his cousin, because they said when they
that been going on for a minute with Mexico.
Yeah,
well, they said they ate a tainted boar.
What the fuck they eating boar for?
So you know them gypsies, dog.
Oh yeah, you're right. They be
saying he was eating the heart and everything, all the organs and shit.
The Tyson Fury type of weirdo.
The tainted boar is bullshit.
Thank you.
Real talk, but they got away with it. With their 2 year, they got a suspension that was 2 years backdated.
But see, that's what people don't realize though. Tyson Fury, he sat them 2 years because he was suspended. That's why he sat them 2 years. He just got fat as hell over that time and want to play with his nose and all that. Because he failed the pre-fight drug test when he beat Vladimir Klitschko. The UK AD just didn't make it public till after the fight.
Facts.
You know? And that's what it is, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. So when people talk Tyson, he's been out the ring almost 3 years. Well, 2 of those years was a suspension, okay, because he popped dirty. The UK AD had suspended him for those 2 years. That's when people talking, well, Fury, you know what I'm saying? He was off for 2 years, with mental illness. Bullshit. He was off for 2 years for failed PEDs and playing with cocaine. That's what he was off for.
Real talk.
So that's bullshit. And every time somebody try to say that, I'll shut it down. Nope, you're a goddamn lie. You are a goddamn lie. No, that man got popped for PEDs and he was suspended 2 years by the UK AD. That's why Tyson Fury didn't fight for those 2 years. That's the real reason. It was a PED
getting some
suspension.
Truth on Friday night. We're getting some truth right now.
Yeah, because I don't let them, they try to come, well, look at Fury, his so-called, comeback story. I said, the motherfucker was dirty when he fought Klitschko, okay?
Exactly.
Let's cut the bullshit. Let's tell her how it is. The motherfucker was dirty when he beat Klitschko. I think even without the PEDs, though, he would have beat Klitschko. But the fact of the matter was that we'll never know. Because after that, you didn't sign up. You kept ducking and dodging the rematch. You know what I'm saying? First, you hurt your ankle. And then, you know what I'm saying? Oh, now I have mental health illness. No, the UK AD was not going to let you fight again. That's why you did. And that's why you got stripped and you gave some of the belts up.
Hey, hold on. Marvin X. Marvin X says, as a boxing fan, we need to admire our fighters. If they start letting us down, we lose interest. I'm gonna tell you, bro. It's not that. It's not that, man. It ain't that. I lost respect from Adrian Broner a long time ago. Um, it's certain antics a fighter can do. These fighters got to understand. Yeah, it's prize fight. They out here putting themselves on the line for us, but at the same time, they role models, man. These kids look up and see them on TV. Guess who they want to be? Guess who they want to be? They want to be them fighters.
Yep.
Adrian Broner right now got a lot of people looking up to him, and they see him getting 2 sexual assault charges and going to court for 2 different sexual assault charges. They see him not going to court getting arrested. They see him beating up this person getting arrested. They gonna look at that, bro, and at the same time, man, you gotta eventually you just gotta let that shit go. Eventually, you gonna keep supporting this dude, keep watching his fights, and keep putting money in his pocket so he can keep fucking up, or you just gonna let it go. I'm not gonna keep supporting idiots like that. I'm not. That's why I don't bring him up on my channel. I do not like talking about Broner because I'm done with it.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Stay ready. He's a fucking idiot. So fuck him. I'm just saying this right now on Twitter. Gary Russell Jr. told reporters he's planning to return in April, and then he hopes to unify with Leo Santa Cruz in July. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, it goes, like that. Hopefully Leo Santa Cruz will get the bitch out of him and finally fight Gary Russell Jr. and take that ass whooping he got coming. But take it like a man though. Because he said, Leo Santa Cruz trying to fight Gary Russell at the end of the year, but since Carl Frampton, you know what I'm saying?
So is he actually trying to fight him this time?
You say
And
it
he
again.
ain't ducked the smoke.
Say it
So he
again.
actually gonna fight him and not duck the smoke.
Interview I saw with Leo Santa Cruz, he said that what he wanted was the guy he was supposed to fight who just pulled out, and they replaced it with somebody which is a nobody. I don't know the name, but it ain't important. And then he was talking about having a rematch with Carl Frampton. Then he said at the end he wanted to fight Gary Russell. But since Carl Frampton got his ass whooped, that eliminates Carl Frampton. You know, so they should be able to make, because Leo Santa Cruz said that he's definitely fighting 3 times this year. So it should be, Leo, if it's right, then I would like to see, Leo Santa Cruz finna fight this dud, and then hopefully in July, you fight Gary Russell Jr. And it could be out in LA, because it don't even matter, because Gary Russell going, no matter whether you out there in the DMV area or the Barclays or on the West Coast or in the dirty or in the Midwest, Gary Russell gonna whoop his ass. That's just what it is. But we need unification, even at featherweight. You know what I'm saying? We need that, and that's the start of it, because I don't see and then hopefully Gary Russell can get his hands on a Kid Gallahan or a Josh Warrington one. I don't even think Josh Warrington gonna do it after y'all told him he won't even mention the man's name. So hopefully he can get his hands on, that Kid Galahad, you know what I'm saying? And get his
These
hand.
fighters don't like. They don't like. I don't, it's something about Gary Russell. They scared of him because they know Gary Russell gonna whoop that ass.
Man, do you see how fast he is, and then his boxing ability? And Gary Russell took some mean ass shots from who was the guy he just
Lomo.
fought, that Golden Boy fighter? I forgot his name.
Jojo
Diaz.
Diaz. Jojo Diaz.
Jojo Diaz. Yeah, Jojo Diaz. And Jojo Diaz is a big dude. He big for that division, and he was
I
hitting
like
Gary Russell with some
JoJo
shots.
Diaz too.
And Gary Russell kept putting them hands on him, and you know what I'm saying. And they seen that, because a lot of people thought Gary Russell was gonna lose to Jojo Diaz. Nope.
Hell, to be honest with you, Gary Russell shouldn't have lost to Lomachenko, but that's another story. We'll talk about that another day.
Right. And that's
But
what he really want that rematch
That's
bad.
why
He do.
Lomachenko don't want no rematch, man. You know what time it is.
Yeah.
mhm.
I'm just like, hey man, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's why he been skipping all the weight classes. Let me get one belt, then let me move up. Let me get one belt, let me move up. Let me get one belt, let me move up. You know. But Mikey Garcia, father, you know what I'm saying? Big G, shout out to Blue Blood Sports TV, taught some. He don't want Mikey going back down to 135. Loma have to come up to 140. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here, man.
Mikey already said he's not moving back down the weight. He said he's staying at 147. That's what Mikey said.
Oh, dead man walking. He finna take some L's then, depending on who we fighting.
No, he said he'll move down to 140, but he's not going back to 135.
So who we going? I mean, but I told him it's killers at 140, like Regis Prograde, Josh Taylor. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't 140 ain't no walk in the
I think
park.
Mike can handle his own against all them dudes, man. In my opinion,
It's only a couple of them cats at 140 that I think Mikey let Mikey.
Josh Taylor is his worst matchup. He could possibly outbox Regis. Remember, he can hurt Regis, and he can hurt them at 140. So I'm not certain that them.
You think he can beat Jose Ramirez?
Yeah, I do. Jose, somebody say this. Who you talking about? You talking about Mikey? Who do you think Robert Garcia going in that fight? Jose Ramirez and Mikey Garcia. Jose Ramirez ain't gonna have no.
Garcia.
He gonna friend his brother. That's exactly you. He gonna beat the shit out of Jose Ramirez, man. Even though Jose Ramirez is definitely improved, but Mikey gonna beat the shit out of Jose Ramirez, man. That's a fact. He still get hit quite a bit too much, but Mikey has faster hands on top of everything and a higher boxing IQ. He will fuck Jose Ramirez up, bro.
But Robert said they would never fight.
So the worst matchup for to me, the worst matchup and the only matchup that would be really, really tough. Well, Porgray could be, but I think Josh Taylor is the worst matchup from an athletic standpoint. I do.
Athletic standpoint,
that's a tough one.
Regis got some power, but yeah, that's about it. Because I think Mikey beat Maurice Hooker, and I hate to say that about Maurice, but I think Mikey watched it.
Yeah, but I'm trying to say Maurice Hooker may beat some of these other guys. Maurice Hooker keep proving me wrong every time, man.
I really do.
And Maurice Hooker got that dog in him, so there ain't gonna be no easy fight for Mikey. Mikey gonna have to know he was in the fight.
If Maurice gonna have me looking like I was with Jerry Hurd, because I didn't like Jerry Hurd at first either. But Jerry Hurd made me respect him now. You know, so I still don't think he beat Charlo, but as far as anybody else, the junior welterweight, I respect him, and I'm going for Jerry. But I still don't like that.
If Herb beat Charlo, hey, I'm gonna tell you, man. If Herb beat Charlo, I would be shocked. I know, you shouldn't be, and I guess I wouldn't be as shocked as I was in the past, but I would still be surprised. But I'm like, wow, man. Okay, this dude Jared Hurd is the absolute truth. After that, there's no one else. After that, he go to Heim again, move up. At that point, he beat Charlo, man. To me, he's clearly the top dog, and it ain't even close. If he was to find a way to upset Charlo, that's because I don't see it, man. But then again, you never know, man. Maybe he just this once in a lifetime dude. I don't know, man. Boxing always surprised me.
He better make it through J-Rock. You better focus on J-Rock.
He gonna stop J-Rock. J-Rock gonna get his ass whooped. Yeah. J-Rock may have some spots. He gonna get ran. He gonna get ran over like a train.
I wouldn't be surprised. I smell an upset with that one for some reason.
I think only reason that everybody's smelling the upset is because of what happened to Charlo. Yeah, so everybody here, guys, y'all seen how J-Rock looked. Do you see the way he fight J-Rock? J-Rock ain't got enough power to keep Hurd off of him. That's a freight train coming at him, bro.
Even though I don't think Harrison won, Harrison ain't had no power to keep my son off of him either.
No, Harrison got power. We wrong. Harrison got power. Harrison hurt Charlo a couple times.
My God, Callie, we gonna do this again?
He hurt him a couple times. I told you, I thought it was a draw, but he did hurt him a couple times.
Nah, you did.
You trying to tell me that Harrison ain't got no power? Harrison ain't got no power. You gonna stand by that shit? Come on, Harrison ain't got no power.
Hey,
J-Rock ain't got no fucking power, but Harrison ain't got no power. Stop.
I ain't gonna talk.
Come on.
I ain't gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about this. Julian J. Rock Williams. For anybody in the chat and for anybody on this panel that think Julius is gonna give Jerry Hurd problem, let me explain to you why he's not. All right, real simple. He ain't got no beard, none. The boy babyface. You seen what Charlo did? Dropped him with a jab and 2 uppercuts. What is Jerry Hurd's best punch? An uppercut. He hit Israel DeLauro with 6 in a row. 6 uppercuts in a row. Back to back to back to back to back.
Mac, when all due respect, uppercuts ain't powerful. Them uppercuts ain't got no death magic in them.
Bro.
Hey, but J-Rock ain't no stamina either.
They ain't got to. He hit him with 6 of them. You tell me J Rock gonna be able to take 6 straight uppercuts to the chin?
All right, man. I'm telling you, them shits ain't got no. It ain't got no kill on them.
All right,
It
let's
ain't
bet.
like more. More had kill.
Okay, let's make a bet. Let's call it on call push up. Right now. On call push up.
If he hurt, but he gotta really hurt him, Mac. It can't be one of those. He's on balance.
I'm gonna make it an easy bet for you. Julian J. Rock Williams got to make it to decision. Win or lose, he got to make it to decision. If he make it to decision, you win the bet.
All right, cool. You know what? Cool. Even though, you know what? Yeah, that's cool. I ain't mad at you. How many push-ups?
Right.
How many push-ups?
We're gonna call 100 push-ups on call. That means if I want to call 5, you do 5 right here on the live for everybody to see. All right. There it is. Y'all heard it. I got witnesses. So when the fight happens, because I'm telling y'all, J Rock ain't got a chance in hell of beating her and Laura. Hurt. D-Lo 404 say I think Hurt is a beast, but he may not be able to stay in the division much longer. You're right about that, because that's a big motherfucker. He is a big motherfucker. Hey, but do anybody else think J Rock gonna give Hurt problems and want to bet some on-call push-ups?
Let's remember the Born Identity gave her problems. The Born Identity. So,
bro,
but I put it like I'm gonna tell you like this though, Ack. I'm gonna tell you like this.
He was working on stuff. Ack, he was working on stuff, bro. And if you can tell, he was working on defense.
Nah, I couldn't tell. I could tell he's trying to show the role, and he tried to work on his defense a little bit.
He was Charlo in that fight, man. When he felt like stopping him, he just stopped him. And that's how it works. Come on, man. You trying to read? That's why you picking J Rock, man. You tripping, bro. You better be happy you ain't putting no money on it.
Yo, on call push up. Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this, bro. I seen him trying to work a Philly shell. That's what he was trying to do. He's trying to get his defense right because he know if he go into a fight with Charlo, he gonna have to have some kind of defense. His chin can't be his defense forever. At all. It can't be.
So does it look like his defense improved to you guys?
Hell no.
Okay.
No, that's what that. But the whole thing is though, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he can take a punch, but he gonna have to try to improve somehow because once he eventually move up to 160, them motherfuckers your size, and it probably, you know what I'm saying, it might be a little bit bigger than you. And what might not be affecting you at 154, at 160, it will.
I agree with you, CB.
Because if he fight Jamal Charlo, think he gonna use his motherfucking face, or he going to sleep in 6. I can tell you that right now. You know what I'm saying? So he needs to, you know what I'm saying? So I respect it. He's trying to work on stuff and trying to improve his defense. I mean, because, you know, that's what's up. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to go in the gym and get better. So I respect that about the man. But he's going to have to do a lot more. He's going to need a whole lot more than that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't see him beating Jamel Charlo. I see Jamel Charlo actually stopping him late from accumulation of punishment.
I agree on that.
You know what I'm saying? Because Jerry Hurd, you know, one thing about him, you can drop bombs over Baghdad on his ass. You know what I'm saying? You can. And in that fight, I see Charlo using his jab and, you know, doing combination punching and systematically going to the body, breaking him down. And then in the second half of the fight, you know what I'm saying? Like people used to Hurd getting stronger coming forward. Jamel Charlo is not small. You know what I'm saying? He ain't the size of no Aries Lindy Laura. You know what I'm saying? Even though Tony Harrison, you know what I'm saying, was a big dude, but I mean, he has stamina problems. Jamel ain't got no stamina problems. No. You know? And he got that dog in him. You know what I'm saying? Straight dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he want the action. So I know Jerry Hurd felt like, well, either, you know what I'm saying, my will and all that, but yeah, Jamel Charlo will is not short stopping. And I think that's what's being undersold, like with Jerry Hurd and the Jerry Hurd fans, like Jamel Charlo will, you think he gonna break that man? Like, man, Jamel Charlo, I don't see that man being broke by no Jerry Hurd. I just don't. You know? Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you so Jamel Charlo can't fight like he has in the last couple of fights. I'm truly hoping not to see what I've seen in the last 2 fights, man. Because I just knew that he wasn't gonna fight Tony Harrison just like he fought the same way Austin that Trout. He fought Austin Trout.
I did not expect that. I'm like, wow, he fighting the same game plan. But he wasn't listening to Derrick James at all. Derrick James was trying to tell him. He just ignoring Derrick James in the corner.
Yeah, and that's the part.
Man, come on, man. Like, see, Lomo dog. He say he see Lomo dropping her like a bad habit. I don't even see Lomo get in. I don't see Lemieux, David Lemieux.
Oh, man, I thought you said Lomo. I'm about to say like Lomachenko. I'm about to go.
I kept saying Lomo, but bro. David Lemieux. I don't even see David Lemieux getting inside close enough to even touching her.
Man, Jerry Herder destroyed David Lemieux ass in 2 rounds.
David Lemieux's a bum, man. He's a bum. David Lemieux's a bum. I don't. When did David Lemieux become good? He's never been good. He's a bum. He's an overrated bum. I mean, he for real. He can only do one thing. So he basically throw that left hook. If he can land it, it's a game over. But he has to land it. He has nothing else. He doesn't even.
He tried to cut the ring off, corner you on the ropes, then land that bullshit left hook. That's what he do every fight.
He don't even know how to cut the ring off.
He tries to lower you into the ropes. I noticed that's when he lands it flush. When he lowers you into the ropes, because that's how he caught my cousin's cousin Curtis Stevens.
Hey, what do y'all think about Curtis Stevenson going to 154?
Man, I try to call y'all know that's my cousin's cousin, right? I told my cousin move.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, Ack. Your cousin's cousin's a bum.
Yeah.
I tried to call my cousin to tell him to stop fighting. And he was like, nah, you a fighter. I would never tell you to do that. He got on the phone with me. He was like tight. He got irate and all of that. I'm like, all right. I was like, we can spar if he feel that way. He bigger.
Talk shit like he raw though, bro. Why does he said, you know what I can do? He said, I can get down here.
Yeah, he really like that in real life. He really like that in real life.
He said, I can get out here and real represent Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Me and Buster Rhymes back in the day. I'm gonna knock Jamel Charlo out because that's how we get down here in Brooklyn. Man, like, shut up, nigga.
Yeah,
I've been told Curtis Stevenson, nigga, you let David Lemieux put your ass to sleep on HBO. I mean, no, Gennady Golovkin did. And I think David Lemieux
David Lemieux did too. He had him got him on the rope.
Yeah, both of them got him.
With that left hook.
Man, stretched his ass.
Hey, you guys hear him? Hey, you guys hear this though? That nigga said, Curtis Stevens said, he said, he said, I'm gonna tell you about this, right? You know what I'm saying? Check this out. Check this out right here. The niggas always knock out Houston niggas, so we can have Jamal Charlo in the same card against me and Danny Jacobs, and we can flatline them Houston niggas, because Brooklyn niggas always knock out Houston niggas.
Yo, I know Mac is.
I'm like, but you a bum though, nigga, you a bum. Hey,
first.
Stay ready, go ahead and talk, brother. You know you want to.
They both would get flatlined though. I ain't even going to cap.
Go ahead, Mac. Go ahead and speak on that, Mac. You want to?
What you want me to say? That he gonna get his bitch ass knocked out?
Mac.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. Hey, step in the ring and get knocked out like your father used to.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, that sums it up.
Because the point is, you don't talk that kind of shit, and then when it comes down to it, you're gonna have to back it up, and you can't back it up with certain fighters because those certain fighters look for shit like that. You just gave them a reason. It's like Tom Brady. You can't talk shit about Tom Brady because you give him a reason to go out there and whoop you with these Dollar General store clerks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Hey, but Curtis Stevens said, but he talked a lot of shit for a bum. I mean, he's you're a bum, though. I don't like you any good. I mean, you're not even any good, though, man. You talk shit like that.
Man, you let Curtis Stevenson tell him, man, he that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
He a midget on top of that at 154-pound division. I mean, he's only like 5'7".
But just imagine how he looked at 160 then, Callie.
Nigga be a bum up there, too. It don't matter. Nigga be a bum anywhere he go. He a bum. I mean,
I think he fought as high as 168.
Yeah, he did.
And he got knocked out there, too. This nigga a bum. He's a bum. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny, man. I'm serious. I'm just keeping it 100. When you're a bum, you're supposed to know your role. Your role is to get knocked out, to get in the ring, to be a step up fight against up and coming fighters. Your role is to be a bum. You a bum. Be the bum. You're supposed to be the best bum you can be. That's your role, literally. Be the best bum you can be. For real. I mean, is that not a good saying for someone like Curtis Stevenson? Be the best bum you can be.
Got quiet.
No, I'm saying, am I wrong though to say that Curtis Stevenson shouldn't be the best bum that he can be?
Yeah, but you're right.
There's too many bums that can be the best bum they can be.
Shit, there's plenty of dudes who are the best bum they can be, and David Price is. David Price is maximizing his bum status. I mean, I'm not mad at him.
And
David Allen.
Yeah, David Allen up there too. Pretty much most of the UK. I'm not trying to be funny, we know, but most UK fighters are bums, and you know what I mean. They work hard at that bum, at being a bum too. So I mean, salute to them, but salute to all the bums in the UK. It's the most of y'all.
Yeah, it is what it is. Man, look, it's 6:56. Y'all know 78 for to get ready to come on with his Friday show. I know he ain't missing his Friday show. He missed yesterday, but I'm gonna go ahead and get some last words so we can get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. All right, fella, let me get some last words, my brother.
Yeah. Once again, it's always dope chopping it up with the brothers on a weekly, day-to-day basis. Now on the 7th day, Friday, in the dig. So we was chopping it up, you know what I mean? Pretty much an open discussion all over the place. But yeah, salute to everybody on the panel, especially you, CB Sports TV. It was great having you on the panel for a change. More or less to the usual suspects, you know what I mean? Ack Reacher 45, Abel Mahari, Fula Sports. Shout out Rough House Boxing and Legendary Topcats. They doing an interview. I guess later on, or if not now. Salute to the 503 Lion in the dig. Salute to Cali Enigma. And of course, you stay ready already.
Already. Man, appreciate that. Hey, well, let me get some last words, my brother. Hey, well, CV, let me get some last words, my brother.
Well, first off, appreciate you. Stay ready to have me on the panel. Appreciate that. Appreciate, to all of guys on the panel, Abel Mahari, Kelly Enigma, the Eye Fella, everybody, we're going to shout out to the whole, Ack Reach as well. Shout out to the whole LDBC fellas. Let's keep grinding and keep doing that. And everybody stay up and have a beautiful weekend.
Oh, man, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Kelly, the Enigma. Let me get some last words, my brother.
All right, CB Sports and Abel Mahari, man. Shout out to Chicago, man. For real, you know what I'm saying? Salute to that. So salute to Chicago, but salute to Hamilton, Canada too, man. Hamilton fam. But shoot a shout out to our fella, man. Shout out to 503. I want to say fuck be the best bum you could be, man. I think you really should you earn that role, brother. I mean, if you do want an opportunity to get knocked out, I'm pretty sure that my brother Mac would definitely love to be inside to watch you go to sleep. I'm pretty sure he's happy to go.
And don't mind. I we'll be there, and hell, I'll blow the whistle if you want me to.
He'll be laughing. You got knocked the fuck out.
I'm telling you, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Well, you get knocked out, so
you got knocked the fuck out.
It's like you got knocked out by Houston nigga, Brooklyn nigga.
T-Bo, you can have your knife, cause I don't care.
Like I say, man, you know what I'm saying? But thanks for coming. Let me come on, Mac. And once again, Curtis Stevenson, man, know your role. Bum you can be, brother. I'm out.
Hey, I'll get some last words then.
Yeah, I was wondering. I called you a minute ago.
My bad, my bad. I was just I had a phone call to take care of. But yeah, thanks for allowing me to listen in and join in on the conversation, bro. Still got some good boxing coming in. Can't wait for the rematch between Fury and Wilderman and fuck Eddie Hearn and fuck Keith Thurman and I'm just gonna watch the Warriors and the Celtics tomorrow night in place of that fight. So that's gonna be what's gonna happen. Y'all take care, guys.
All right, you take care, bro. Close us out.
Man, this was a fun panel. It's always fun when CB and Callie jump on. Oh wow, damn, they faded everybody. God damn. Shout out to you, Mac. Shout out to my boy Oddfella. Shout out to Abel Mahari. Shout out to Fula. Shout out to 503. Shout out to Roughhouse. Shout out to Legendary Top Cat. Shout out to CB Sports. It's always a pleasure. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and my crew, the full Berserker Clan, and I'm out.
Already, man. Salute to you. That if y'all don't know, that's my little shooter right there. So if I got a problem with you and I can't handle you, he coming behind me with that Draco.
You ain't lying. Call of Duty. And I'm a fighter too, but we ain't even playing though. We ain't playing Call of Duty stuff.
He the fighter on the bodyguard. But man, yeah, I appreciate everybody coming through. Salute to y'all. What's up with the La La D? I see you. Gregory Wise say this is a troll-free zone. No troll zone. No troll. But it is what it is, man. Y'all smash that like button and hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon if you ain't, so you can be a part of that notification game and get the notification anytime I drop new content or every time I go live, man. Salute to the LDBC, Lion Den Boxing Community. Y'all know it's Lions only around here, man. I appreciate everybody that came through the chat, everybody that jumped on the panel. Shout out to you. Odd fella and Act is the only ones left, but we gonna close it out. 78 just went live. So take all this same energy and go over to 78 channel right now and support the movement, man. And y'all know what it is. It's your boy Mac with Stay Ready Boxing TV. You ain't got to get ready if you stay ready. One.